everybody, welcome back to our channel, welcome back to a brand new video. We're just filming on the phone because I left the camera at home and we didn't want to miss the opportunity. So it is Saturday, so it's finally the weekend and we are just off out to the shops because
Corinne has problems.
What better to do than aimlessly browse? No, I don't have problems, but basically I want to go to Dunelm because a lot of people have posted online about the tags for all of the kids and elderly people that want gifts for Christmas, and we didn't manage to do it last year because I couldn't find anywhere that did it, but this year I really want to do it, so I want to go and get some of those tags. My mum also wants some as well, so we're going to go and hopefully they have them.
Yeah, I think going on from that, it's something I always, not me personally, but like with my mum as a kid growing up, always
I did it at school as well.
Yeah,
like
did the love in a box. Yeah, no, so that's what I'm saying. So by and my mum always used to go a bit mad and do like 6 or 7 because obviously, I was one of 5, admittedly a lot later, but it's one of those. I think if everyone did at least everyone did one, and realistically everyone, I know some people are really up against it, but overall I think most people can spare a few quid that you would normally spend on coffee or other rubbish. It's just a really nice thing. There are people out there who generally have nothing and struggle, and I think
it's a
bit bumpy. I think as humans it's our duty to, if you can help someone less fortunate than yourself, then you should. And if everyone did that, the world would be a better place. That's my
motivation speech
for the
Jack.
day.
So yeah, we're gonna go to Dunelm and do that, and then I'd like to go and have a little browse in the range because they've got all of their Christmas crafts in, and I'm in my crafting era, so I would just like to see what they've got, see if I'm going to get anything for my crafting. If not, I'll order stuff on Amazon because I've seen a few things that I want to make. And we are also going to, bit of mixture of the seasons there, buy our pumpkins to do pumpkin carving. So we were going to go to a pumpkin patch, but a couple of things. One, the price of them is ridiculous in my opinion. I would much rather go out for breakfast or something like that instead. I know it's about the experience, but to be honest, I don't want the experience right now. And also it was and has been raining, so obviously it's just not very pleasant, and we haven't really spent much time together lately, and I'd rather spend the time at home with Jack. So yeah, we're going to do that, and just a couple of little bits here and there, to be honest. I've also decided that the downstairs toilet is a bit cold, not temperature wise, as in colour wise, and I'd like to add a bit more warmth. So just gonna have a little browse on the shop, see if there's anything that tickles my pickle and fits the vision that I have in my head. And yeah, that's it really.
Now I remember why I always try and work away.
When Jack's away, this is when the ideas come to the surface. So if you just don't go away,
it's a never-ending cycle. I go away because I'm sick of these ideas having to change the house all the time, but then I go away and then she gets a bit creative. So yeah, it's a never-ending cycle of me going away, her coming up with silly ideas, and me making those dreams come true. Yeah.
So yeah, we hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. So we're just back from the shops now. We did actually get the shelves for the downstairs toilet because we're impulsive. Jack has decided that he wants to start drinking decaf coffee. So we've got a couple of extra jars to put some decaf coffee beans and some caffeinated ones as well. And then we've just got these ones for our flavoured tea bags, just because I don't think there's going to be enough room in the cupboard as it is. Picked up some sweets for Halloween because Halloween is quite a big thing on this estate. Some flavoured syrups, 1 vanilla, 1 caramel. Got a couple of loaves each because Jack again wanted this because he's impulsive. So I got the wild garlic one and he got this one, jalapeno and vintage cheddar. Got an avocado because we're going to have scrambled egg on toast with avocado, and the kiwis for our ginger shot. And then I just got myself and my brother one of these because we are obsessed with this in the winter months. And I'll quickly show you the shelves, and then obviously we'll show you putting them up as well. So these are the shelves because in the downstairs toilet currently we've got some frames. So I still like the frames, it's just obviously putting them on the wall. So we've got 1 photo shelf, and then we got 1 normal shelf as well, and then we got a couple of brackets to go with it, and then that actually arrived this morning. That is our Christmas garland, because we've got 2 and one of them's a little bit sparse, so I picked up another one from the range. So yeah, that's that. Oh, and then I also bought some stuff from Dunelm. I'm not going to bother getting it all out, but basically got a selection of all of these. I think they're actually Christmas tree fillers, but I'm going to make some table decorations for me, my brothers and my mum. And then we also picked up quite a few of the tags as well, because again, our family, and we're just going to do them basically. So we haven't bought any of the gifts just yet, but we have got, I think, 8 of these.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we just got our pumpkins as well, so we'll do that this afternoon. So pretty successful day if you ask me, but it is now 20 to 2 and we are starving. So just labelled up. We're actually going to use these ones with the bamboo lids, because although these are good, I know from like mum at home that the rubber things go over time, and because we're going to go in these basically all the time, I'm going to use these, the coffee, and then use those jars that we just bought for basically what was in here, which was peppermint tea bags and latte sachets. That's really annoying that it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it was always going to be like that, wasn't it? Not quite enough. And we just got to sit. Now we've got this.
Got ASMR for you.
The caffeine beans. The morning beans.
Jack's just on the lunch game. Lovely. We've literally had one pastry this morning, and we're going out for dinner tonight, so it is a big meal. Probably too big for me, but never mind.
Probably too big for me the way I've been eating this week, but hey ho. Yeah, I'm slightly overdone.
Make sure there's enough for you. Just, I actually think I might just have one with scrambled egg.
And one with
avocado. Just a little update of our little tea coffee thing. So we actually have taken the other jars back and got these ones from Amazon from Asda, because the other ones, they bulged out too much with the like lockable thing. So we've got these bamboo lid ones, same as these. So we've got our fruit teas and everything there. Jack's coffee's now up there, and that's looking pretty good if you ask me. Nice and organised, just how I like it.
All right then team, just a quick little update. We've just managed to sell, finally, my Wahoo Turbo and Kicker riser. So for anyone that doesn't know, it's basically the turbo trainer that the bike goes on, rear wheel off, and then you take the front wheel off and it goes on this thing, and then on Zwift it simulates the gradient, so it can actually lift the bike up and drop the bike down for hills and descents. Anyway, bought it a couple of months after getting the original red Cannondale back in the end of 2021.
RIP.
And obviously used that while I had the 11-speed bike, and then when I got my new bike and had my shoulder kind of injury, or collarbone, I thought I'll get the Wahoo Kicker roller, which was a wheel-on trainer. And then when we moved out, I decided to sell that as well because I'm impulsive, and I've now got the Wahoo Kicker bike, which is a static smart bike which links with Zwift and whatever you want it to do. That's in the gym permanently. Yes, it's a lot of money, but I just wanted something where I'm not wearing out my bikes, even if I've got a winter bike, summer bike, whatever. My plan is to have a kind of a training winter bike, and then potentially sell one of my bikes and get a proper race bike going into next year. Yes. I think I was saying, yeah, I'm going to sell one of my bikes, get a proper dedicated race bike that I keep just for racing next year, you know, kind of actually spec one from new and get all the flashy parts and all that. Keep one of the bikes for training and winter, and then I've got my indoor bike. So that's that. Sold the Turbo, not obviously for a lot less than I paid for it, but it's a bit of money back towards what I've spent on the other stuff. So it's another thing that my saleswoman has sold for me. Christ, luckily I don't pay her commission, because otherwise if I paid her for all the cleaning she does and the commission of selling my stuff, I'd have no money.
So the next project is in here. that these are the prints I was saying that I really like. So I'm thinking, because it's just really white in here and very clinical, I know we've already got these shelves, but that's fine. I just feel like this wall, it's very white. We've got a plant there, and I'd like to move this off of the window ledge and pop this on said shelf that we've got. So yeah, this is the before. And then I will show you obviously during and an after. Just got my man on the job. So he's just gonna fix the brackets to the shelf. Then we're gonna put that up. And then once that's in position, then we will put the picture shelf up. You want me to hold it?
Can I have my screwdriver? I don't really like doing things with... No.
Where is it?
Don't know, kitchen maybe.
No, I've got it.
And certain things you just can't really do with an impact. You need to get that feeling.
You need to get that manual thing in, yeah.
Obviously we'll piss about with the... It just gives you a chance to see how it...
Want me to hold it?
No, it's just more so you can look at it and see, make sure you're happy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know until they're styled.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, sorry about how greasy my hair is, and we still need to fill the holes from where the pictures were. But I'm just gonna quickly style them and see if we're happy with them.
we could even stick something on the shelves, you know, if we think you're worried about them sliding off.
I'm not necessarily worried, it's just more like, you know, a little Barney picture I'd like to go up here too. Maybe the Barney picture could go up the top. Maybe. I'm not going to put the blue thing on there because we still need to put roll plugs in.
So she's now in her element. I basically let her do these things so then I can do what I want.
It's just whether or not that goes like that side.
Yeah, I think that's the right side. Over the front.
More like kind of that, or over the left side.
Yeah, but anyway, you get the idea. That's the rough plan. What about the blue?
What? Yeah, that is going to go up there, but I'm not going to put that up there because I don't want it to pull that out.
Oh yeah, we're going to plug it, or at least put the other screws in.
So
yeah, that's the rough idea. So
yeah.
there we go.
We'll show you when it's styled.
Yeah, lovely.
On the road
Right,
again.
we're back in the
I
truck.
can't wait to get out on the road again.
Because I don't like the shelf, as in the actual shelf. I like the picture shelf, don't like the shelf because it just protrudes out too much and it's just not it. It's not looking good. So unfortunately we have drilled into that the shelf, so get over there mate, go. Yeah, we have drilled into it, so unfortunately that is non-returnable. And we tried to put it somewhere else in the house, but it's just not tickling my pickle anywhere. So we're just going to keep it up in the loft because for a future house it might be fine, or you know, in the future when we have kids it might be perfect for a nursery or whatever. So yeah, we're going to keep it, obviously we have to, and we're just going to dive off to Homebase now and get another picture shelf and put it up so that that little project is nipped in the bud and tied up today. And then we'll probably have to think about having a wash, getting ready and going out for our meal.
Returning the glass jars we bought earlier, the wrong ones from Tesco.
Yeah.
While we're out.
Yeah, so I showed you obviously that we'd got the bamboo ones, so we're now gonna take these ones back and get a refund. So it's just a day on the road again, because that is just us basically, and we've got to try and beat the road closures because it is our town's bonfire night tonight, and the road shuts at around 7:30, so we need to just be on it like a carb on it, to be honest. And that's a little update from us. So this is what we're now working with. 2 of the picture shelves styled. I'm not sure now if it's a bit busy in here. I don't know. I'm gonna sleep on it and then look at it in the morning and see what we think. Okay, it's a couple of days later now, and I just thought that I would show you the hopefully finished look now, because I was saying that I thought it was a bit busy, so we've had a little bit of a rejig around. So I've just got the 1 print up on here and 2 down there. the plant, and then I've got the reed diffuser just there. And I've now put the Barney print up here because that kind of ties in with like the seaside theme. All we need to do is Jack needs to cut me a little piece of wood just for this to sit slightly higher. My mum got this for me from one of the little railways just local to us. And then I said to Jack, maybe when we go on holiday next, we could get another one, maybe, if I decide that this is how I want to keep it. But basically we need a little step up for that one. And then, yeah. So I think that is much better. It's not as busy on that wall. What I have done is I have just put some toilet roll down here where the bin used to be. Because these used to be in the little white unit that is now not there because I felt like it was too busy in this area. So I've put the bin back there, which is where it originally started many moons ago. And obviously we now don't have the reed diffuser on the sink, so it's just literally the hand soap. I've got a little wicker basket for overflow shoes and slippers and stuff like that. And then I've just put the bleach and air freshener and stuff that was in the little unit here. And I've relocated the little cleaning cloths that I had in the little unit as well. And then that's that. So I feel like it's definitely looking better. It's not as cluttered. Let's go 0.5 so that you can see. And I just think it breaks up the white wall a lot more than, you know, when you had the before, it was just very white. There was not really anything. Originally, I wanted to actually paint the walls in here blue, do like a half and half panel. But my mum told me that that was a terrible idea. And in all honesty, trying to paint down the side of there would just be impossible. So this is kind of the next best thing. I think if I was doing it over, basically, story time for anyone that cares, this is actually the top of my nail varnish holder. So I basically already had one of these nail varnish holders when I lived at my mum's, and I wanted to get one more section of the bottom half, which was 2 more shelves, but they didn't sell just the bottom part, only the whole thing. So I bought another one, and then I just attached the bottom part of this to my original one that I've got up in my office, which then made this shelf surplus. And my mum actually came up with the idea of putting it in here like this. And at the time that was obviously great because it looked good. Obviously when we had the prints on here, but I'm now not sure if maybe what I would do if I did it differently would be to actually have maybe just one of these seaside prints, or maybe 2, and then some of this stuff on here and actually not have anything up there at all. And then maybe on this wall I could have the other seaside prints, or maybe, I don't know, like I don't hate it and I think it will grow on me. But I do think in an ideal world, what I would have loved to have done in here was to put these shelves above the toilet, you know, like you see people do that. But clearly we can't do that because we've got the window there. If the window was on this wall, I would definitely have done that and had the shelves above there. But never mind. I think that it's such a small space in here that obviously I don't want to overclutter it. But equally, I do want to bring a bit of character, a bit of dimension, a bit of colour into this room. I don't want it to just be boring and white. I wanted to put our own stamp on it. And I feel like we've definitely done that. But obviously let me know what you guys think with this little change. The other option would have been to put these prints on the top here, but then I feel like it just hides the swirl part, and that's obviously like the decorative feature of the shelf. But you never know, I might give that a go as well because I'm all about trying new things. But yeah, that is that. I'm now going to quickly just roll into, wait there. I'm not actually going to show you my face because my skin is just appalling at the moment and I just don't want to out myself like that. As you would have seen in this video, it was quite bad, but it's actually got worse. Anyway, I'm now just going to insert a few clips from a few weeks ago where I was organising the shed, and also we did some touch-up paintwork. Ironic really, because I've just put loads more holes in the wall, which we need to fill. But that kind of isn't enough for its own video, and I love organising and tidying and stuff like that, as you guys know. So I'm going to just roll those clips at the end of this video. But like I say, they are from a few weeks back. So if it's all a bit higgledy-piggledy, or if you see anything that's slightly changed, like the downstairs toilet, although I don't think I put any clips of that in there, then that's why. task that I was trying to do earlier in the week but didn't manage to do it was tidy the shed, and I just thought I would show you a before, during and obviously an after. So basically had to take the greenhouse down because it got torn in the heavy rain and wind that we had, so I've just lobbed most of the plants in here and in the gym, but as you can see it's just a bit of a dump, and I need to just have a good old sort out of all of the pots, the plants, etc. And then plans are, not necessarily now, but I'm going to build my own greenhouse to put on the patio so that I can leave it out all year round and house these plants when it comes to the winter. So yeah, this is a before. Can barely get in here, and I'll show you a during and an after. film on here because it's quite small, but this is how we're looking so far. So this is kind of like all of my gardening products. So blooming neighbour's cat keeps pooing in my flower beds, so I've got that. I've got some weed killer. This is my winter fleece that I'm going to put around some of my plants as the temperature drops. I've got a few cleaning aid bits over there, screen wash car bits, etc. You would have seen that I was just measuring this little area because I'm thinking of getting a plastic storage box that will fill the height to put all of these bottles and everything in, so it's all kind of in one space. That is all of my self-watering stuff for the summer when we go on holidays and stuff, to make sure that the plants obviously get watered. I've got all my pots up there, as you would have seen. It may look like I have a lot of pots, but unfortunately you need this many because you have to pot things up into bigger sizes. And yeah, now I'm just going to tackle the lower level bit and then obviously give it a sweep and then try and work out where to put the plants. Probably doesn't even look like I've done anything, but this is some basil that I'm trying to overwinter. I've got dahlia bulbs there. Well, no, dahlias, but they will eventually turn into the tubers. So then they'll come out, so those pots will then go. So it will literally just be the two basil. This is bleeding heart and it's very, very delicate and it keeps getting battered by the wind. So for now it can stay there, but I'm probably going to have to move it so it's in the sun a little bit more. But just for now, because I've got to go to the gym in a minute, it can stay there. And then I've moved all the other plants that are in here into the gym and into the house. So yeah, pretty happy with my organising. Like I say, I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. I've swept up all the mud and just got to clean up out there as well. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Let us know in the comments any video ideas that you want to see. And we will see you again very soon for a brand new video.